Hey, my name is Renee Goust, and I'm a Mexican-American singer-songwriter based out of New York City and also Mexico City. And I've been playing guitar for a really, really long time. I started when I was 14 years old, transitioning from the piano into the guitar. The first time I saw a Silvertone guitar, it was actually a lap steel, a vintage lap steel, and then I saw also an electric guitar, and I happened to try it at a vintage shop, and I just absolutely fell in love. And I was really happy to know that Silvertone is in production again. What I really love about these guitars is that, number one, they're affordable. Number two, they sound beautifully. I mean, just really nice tone. It's actually not too heavy of a guitar, and it looks just beautiful. This one in particular also has sort of an electric acoustic setup. The pickup sounds amazing. It's a Fishman. And just everything about it, is so beautiful. If you check out the back, it's got you can see the wood there, really pretty. So there's a lot to love in these guitars. I think personally the most important thing that I look for in an instrument is that it just feels good with my body, that it looks good, obviously, because I'm on stage, I'm a stage person. And that it sounds good. And this is the case. It's really, really balanced. The lows, the mids, the highs, everything about it. I love my Silvertone. And I'm really honored to be a Silvertone artist. Growing up, I admired singer-songwriters such as Elliott Smith, who, was just such an iconic guitar player, and he really influenced the way that I write music. And, I've been writing songs with my guitar since I was 14 years old. Up until today. I have to say that other people that have influenced me have been more Latin American singer-songwriters such as Violeta Parra, Silvio Rodriguez. More currently, people such as Jorge Drexler and my good friend El David Aguilar are also amazing songwriters. I feel like the styles of music that influence me most are just the different fusions. Living in Mexico City and also New York City, I'm exposed to so many different sort of musics from different parts of the world, but I would definitely say that the most important element in music for me is melody and lyrics, having a good story to tell, and sort of taking your time to think about how you're going to accompany it, especially on guitar. I play a lot of my shows just guitar and vocals, and so that's really important to me. I have to say I've had moments where live on stage, just being with my guitar and voice, it's really important to sound great, to have a balanced tone, especially when your sound is so bare and naked. And so that's part of what I really love about my Silvertone is that it really fills the stage with its sound, and it can really fill a room. And I would say, apart from my guitar, something special that I always have with me on shows is my LGBTQ guitar strap. It really, I'm queer, and it's Pride Month, and so I feel like year-round, obviously, I'm proud of my identity, but I always like to have my Silvertone with this cute LGBT pride strap. The things that give me inspiration are my life, I would say, the daily life. Definitely also I write a lot about social justice issues such as feminism and queer rights and immigrant rights. And so injustice, I guess, is something that really moves me. I really like to talk about the things that are uncomfortable for people, and that sometimes some people would have them better shoved under the rug, but I really don't believe that. I think for me, part of being an artist has to do with naming the things that are also uncomfortable and pushing for some change. The best advice I was given was probably by my most influential music teacher, who said, "You're very talented and you need to really go into this." I was planning on going to school for political science or psychology, and he really said, "Don't waste your talent," and I listened to him, and so now I can make a living as a singer-songwriter, which is such a blessing, I would say. Balancing my performance life with my personal life is actually quite complicated. I'm kind of a workaholic. I feel like as musicians, because we're so passionate, we tend to just overdo the work side, and it really takes a lot of effort and energy to keep a music career going, especially as an independent singer-songwriter. So definitely not sure that I do the best balancing, but I also try to take just days off completely, you know, where I do nothing and I just lay in bed between tours and between productions. I'm excited that I have some upcoming gigs. I'm playing Sonora Pride. I'm from the border between Sonora and Arizona, and I'm playing Sonora Pride on June 17th. I'm going to be playing my new song, Andar al Millón, which I'm really excited about. And I'm also playing Mexico City Pride on June 24th. That's going to be in the Zócalo with approximately 80,000 people present. I'm really excited to bring out my quintet for that. And you know, advice that I would give a person who is starting a career in music would be, number one, be yourself. Find your voice, be honest. Find yourself first so that you can really share that with other people. Don't try to copy. I mean, you can definitely take influences and try to imitate things and then turn it into your own voice. But don't try to be somebody else. Find out what's special about you, what moves you, and share that. I would also say discipline and perseverance are my other two pieces of advice that are absolute musts in order to make it in this career. And thirdly, start with whatever you got. You know, whatever you got in front of you. If you got a cheap guitar, play that. You know, you got a pro guitar that from your grandfather that's lying in the basement, that's vintage, play that. You know, just start with what you have. Don't think that you need to have the most expensive gear in order to be able to be good, you know. There's great guitars out there that are affordable and that just sound absolutely beautiful, and I would just recommend for sure that you get a Silvertone. This is just such a beautiful guitar, and you won't be disappointed. Practice, practice, practice. Keep at it. Be hard-headed. Be stubborn, and your music will definitely endure. Sending greetings from Brooklyn, New York, your friend, Renee Goust. Bye. Happy Pride.